Hello there.
As you can see by my clothing, yes, I am doing a back-to-back-to-back episode recording of Better Call Saul, because after the end of Amarillo, I have to just watch episode 4 now of season 2, and I was just like to myself, you know what, let's just do 3 episodes in a row in one recording. I may look like a mess, but I'm like, you know what, you guys know what I look like with or without the freaking stubble, so it is what it is. What's going on, guys? My name is Elie Moses, a 23-year-old law and film student from Sydney, Australia, shittiest shot, baby, and yes, episode 4 of season 2 of Better Call Saul is among us now. This one is titled Gloves Off, and I'm going to get right into the reaction. We've done 2 episodes back to back in a recording right now, Cobbler and Amarillo, and I'm going to get into episode 4 now because I just feel like I'm not happy with the way it left off. I can't be content waiting a day or two to react to the next episode after that. You can't. I can't just let it end like that. So yeah, I'm going to get into the reaction. Let's smash this thing. Let's go. I like how we're tackling like 2 storylines at the same time. We obviously got Mike delving into more of the Nacho realm right here, but Nacho and Mike have both interacted with Jimmy, but Jimmy's sort of on his own path at the moment, dealing with his own problems, and then Mike is obviously got his own things at the moment as well. I like how it's sort of like two roads at the moment, and I feel like those roads are gonna eventually cross, and it looks like Mike won off that guy. Damn. They obscured that side of his face. How's he gonna explain that to his daughter-in-law? Are they Tuco's boxing gloves? No. Or they just from the individual he killed, so they must have got in a scrap.
If you or a loved one is a resident of a Sandpiper Crossing facility or other associated
Jesus, you used your own voice?
you may be eligible
Strictly to save money. All in, the whole thing costs
Just
call the law.
$700 to get like heaps of clients. Shut up.
242-7700. That's 505-242-7700.
I hope the other partners back Jimmy up, please.
Production costs $647. All in. The one single airing was a $700 ad buy, so dirt cheap.
You think this is about money? You think that's what this is about?
I'm just trying to offer complete information here. Now, this one airing, it was an experiment, and as such, by any measure, a success.
You keep using the word experiment like you're the goddamn Wright brothers.
When exactly were you going to tell us about this experiment?
Today, this morning, I admit I got a little ahead of myself, a little exuberant, and for that, I apologize. But the headline here is, I think, we've gotten nearly 200 phone calls since this one airing. Cliff, since you and I spoke last night, 72 more.
See the numbers here, people.
Right there. That's the sound of victory.
Jimmy, stop selling.
And don't act like you don't see the problem here.
Ah, shit.
You cut us out. You did an end run around us.
Exuberance is no excuse.
But this is why you delegate tasks.
The possibility in the abstract for a grand total of 30 seconds when I was halfway out the door.
Yes, I thought I heard enthusiasm, so I took some initiative.
Some. Wow.
To be
We
fair,
are a team at
commercial.
Davis and May.
Yeah,
This is
a
team
commercial is a
approach.
big thing.
You coming to us as a solo practitioner, I knew there's going to be a learning curve. But if you simply can't fit in as part of the team,
I can fit in. I fit in. I am here to help you and HHM win Sandpiper. That's all this was about.
Sandpiper's not what keeps the lights on around here.
We have clients who wouldn't want to be associated with this kind of this.
our image, our reputation is something we've been carefully building for years. It's worth far more than any one case. Something like this could damage it. Suffice it to say, there's not a lot of love for you in the room at the moment. The vote is currently 2-1 to fire you for cause. However, I believe in second chances.
Thank you, Cliff.
No, this is both strike one and strike two. Going forward, you can expect a great deal more scrutiny.
It is the right choice, like, but
I mean, I may have
me before you talk to Howard.
Far out.
Bye.
It's a simple question, Kim. Did you or did you not know about this commercial?
Yes. He showed it to me.
He showed it to you.
Yes. A few days ago.
And you didn't say anything to anyone.
No, I didn't.
You didn't think I deserved a heads up.
I didn't realize. At the time, I didn't think it was necessary.
Well, you were wrong about that. We were caught flat-footed in front of our co-counsel, which I don't need to tell you does not reflect well on HHM. Or on you.
Man. Stress ball, please. Sorry, Iron Man. Sorry. Like, I'd get Bobby's. It's his face. It's just the arrogance and cockiness of these individuals who don't allow for any sort. Like, I get. They are right, obviously. And like, you don't like sort of divert from the senior like the partners of the law firm, especially if you're doing commercial with the branding of the company. I get it, but at the same time, there's the way they're delivering the lines, you can just hear the snubbiness in their voice, and I just feel bad for Kim because she caught up in it, and like it's gonna make it worse now because he wanted to call her before this thing, but this thing's happening at the same time. It's just, I like this show.
That'll be all. You can go.
What are you going to do?
Balls!
I figure from here, you've got a good beat on the place, but someone inside, they can't pick you out.
Okay, so this is set before he did this
thing.
thing.
Spot. He always sits facing out. Makes it look like it's a gangster thing, but I know it's just so he can keep an eye on his ride. Every Tuesday, collect the cash, count it, lie detector, one at a time, guy comes in, transacts, then the next. Then, when we're done, Tuco gets in his car, I get in mine, boom, we go our separate ways. That is where you
Does he want him to off Tuco?
See him packing up? Drive over, pull up in the spot next to Tuco's, pop, headshot, roll out. Easy. I-40 on-ramp, it's 8 blocks up. You're in the wind before anyone has time to blink. And here's the beauty. All these dealers,
I think that's Tuco's boxing glove necklace he was holding.
One of them got ideas, decided to kill Tuco, get a cut of the business. Could have been any of them as far as the cartel's concerned.
So I pull in next to him. That assumes there's a parking spot.
Our guys park next to him. They come and go from the same spot. Last one takes off, you're open.
Someone comes in behind me, I'm blocked.
Who's gonna pull in behind you?
Well, I'm guessing someone who likes tacos. What then? What's my exit?
He's asking all the right questions.
Get out and run.
Bad knees.
Look, the details, that's what I'm paying you for. You've got a better plan? Go on, tell me. I'm all ears. One day, Tuco's settling up with Dog. He decides to put on his lie detector. Dog's like, what the hell, you know? Tuco just keeps staring at him, then he goes real quiet. You think I'm an idiot, Dog. He thinks Dog is supplying his competitor trying to cut Tuco out. Dog, he denies it. No way, not me. Tuco doesn't even raise his voice, but suddenly he's got a sawed-off and right in Dog's face.
I mean,
I was behind him. Sickest thing I ever saw to this day, and this, a piece of Dog's skull under the skin, a little piece of it. I tried digging it out, but it's in there pretty good. Anyway, not the kind of thing you go to the doctors for. The thing about it was, Tuco really liked Dog.
Yeah.
I felt bad afterwards. But when he's using
Loco crazy.
there's no other way to put it. And
We've
he's
seen
using
that
again,
before. We've
crystal,
seen it as well.
Much bigger kick.
He's unhinged. He's unstable.
It's like you said.
It makes sense why Nacho wants
if
to take
Tuco
him out.
finds out about my, independent ventures, it's gonna be Dog all over again. It's him or me.
Fire a single round, disappear before anybody knew what had happened. No witnesses, clean egress.
Pretty far. You can make that shot?
Yeah.
We all know Tuco survives this,
You saying
so
you do it?
it's just a situation of how did we get here,
50 grand.
which is typical in Breaking Bad.
50 grand.
I'll look into it.
I mean, he does get a bit of money at the end, so unless he stole that from the cash things they exchange. I'm so interested to see how that Mike Nacho relationship develops.
Oh, no.
Are you looking for Miss Wexler?
I guess I'm too late, huh?
Watch yourself. The floor's slick.
Thank you, just Waldo. Sorry about the floor.
Oh, did they fire Kim
Are you looking for Miss Wexler?
or send her
Guess
back
I'm
to
too
that
late, huh?
mailing room?
No, she's still here.
Where?
They demoted her to the server room?
Kim. I'm talking to Howard.
What, call him a pig fucker again? Yeah, that'll help.
I screwed up, you know, I know that. But this is total BS. I'm talking to him tonight.
Jimmy, no. You'd only make things worse.
I'll explain it to him.
No! I'm not asking you, I'm telling you. If you go to Howard, you and I, we're done.
That's pretty big.
So we're not done now?
We're still on?
I need this job. And there's a weekly billing quota that I'm about 40 hours behind on, so could you please just go?
I'm sorry.
Honestly, Chuck is, oh man, Chuck, I know Howard probably delivered the punishment, but a lot of it's on Chuck. Like, oh, they sent her to the freaking, the bottom of the barrel. Ah. He didn't say go to Howard. Not go to Chuck, sorry. Oh. Yeah, that's right. Stuff the phone. No. No. He knows he'll chuck a hiss if he sees it. That's why.
Chuck! Can you hear me? Can you talk to me? Do you want me to get you to the hospital?
No. No hospital.
I swear, if this is all an act, and it's just to play the sympathy card, and it's all mental, oh, it's just... This guy is getting launched across the room.
I'll be all right.
I'm getting so caught up in the drama that I forget to talk about the technical aspects. So sorry. I still hope you guys enjoy it.
Extra protection here.
He's wearing a watch too!
Oh.
Cut the bullcrap. Okay.
I've got the loophole Mark IV on it now, but I can always upgrade you to a Schmidt.
Oh, is that the same gun guy from Breaking Bad in which Saul gets the revolver off? And it looks like the same hotel room as well. Or motel room. Is that the same guy?
Single shot, bolt, simple.
The same arms dealer?
Reliable. It fires the .50 caliber BMG.
Too much gun.
For most applications, I would tend to agree. SR-25 match rifle. Eugene Stoner designed semi-auto. That's about 11 pounds there.
I've heard they're prone to jam.
It's been known to happen in the field, but there's not a semi-auto built can boast it never jams. If that's a concern, you ought to stick to bolts.
Bolt action.
Bolt action rifle. If you jammed it, I'd wager you were setting out to do so.
Quick scope his ass.
Which brings us to the M40.
Ooh.
Tried and true, battle tested.
That's Call of Duty 4, baby.
Essentially the same
What a
rifle
warfare
used by
style.
Marine snipers since 1966.
Old
It's
faithful.
light, accurate, good for soft targets in the 8 to 1200 meter range. You seem to know this one.
Oh, yeah. You could say that.
That's the A1 model. There's not
M4
much
A1,
change from the
yes!
original. Biggest difference is the stock. It's fiberglass instead of wood. It changed it over in 1970 or so.
Good. Wood. Warped like hell. You get it wet, you put it in the sun, gone. Somebody probably should have figured that out before they sent it into a damn jungle.
Yeah, probably.
No, I've changed my mind. Thank you. I don't need anything at this time. For your trouble?
Oh, it's no trouble. I make my living on repeat business. When you need what I'm offering, you know how to find me.
Interesting. Has he changed his plan? Is he going to go with the still drive-by shooting? Wake up, bitch. You have questions to answer.
Going into the office really takes it out of you, doesn't it?
If I stay too long, yeah.
Guess it's hard not to stay. There's so many important things for you to do there. Like, stick it to Kim Wexler.
Yeah, keep going,
What
keep
did I
going.
do to Kim Wexler?
Keep going.
She's back in the cornfield, isn't she?
I didn't do anything to Kim. I mean, I was present, yes, but management of personnel, those decisions are all Howard's.
That is rich. Tell me, when Howard was making his management decisions, was he sitting on your knee with your arm up his ass? Hey, can he talk while you drink a glass of water?
That's uncalled for. And if Howard were my puppet, he certainly wouldn't have recommended you to Davis in Maine. Actually, I'm sure it was Kim Wexler who talked him into doing that. Hence his anger.
Look at all his energy. Look at all the energy he came.
If you're mad at me, take it out on me.
Thing is, Howard has to listen to Chuck because he knows that Chuck can pull the plug any time by resigning as partner, and that could screw up the whole entire situation. So Chuck is the one with his hand up his ass. He's right.
I know you like to think the world revolves around you, Jimmy, but this has nothing to do with you. Kim had a responsibility to Hamlin McGill. She should have been looking out for her firm's interests. Not letting us know what you were up to was her mistake.
Oh, come on. You can't be pissed off at her about this.
I'm not. Howard is. Why shouldn't he be?
Because she didn't know. She didn't know I was going to air the commercial. She didn't know I hadn't gotten it approved. She didn't know.
I see.
So she didn't know there was anything she was supposed to tell Howard. As far as she was concerned, Cliff Maine was already looped in.
You told her he was?
I implied it. So it's on me, not her.
She didn't say anything to us about that.
She wouldn't. She wouldn't want to make me look bad.
You have to admit this shows a lack of judgment on her part. She knows you. She should have known better.
You are such an asshole.
Why? For pointing out that her one mistake was believing in you?
Mother.
Get some perspective here. It was a simple little commercial. It aired once. That's all.
He's
Can
about
I
to be
remind
launched.
you, it worked. It worked like a dream.
You see, that's your problem, Jimmy. Thinking the ends justify the means. And you're forever shocked when it all blows up in your face.
What did I do that was so wrong?
You broke the rules. You turned Kim into your accessory. You embarrassed Howard, who, God help him, inexplicably vouched for you with Cliff Maine. You made Cliff and his partners look like schmucks. Shall I go on? How he hasn't fired you for this positively mystifies me. Perspective. You want perspective? I'll give you mine. You're my brother. And I love you. But you're like an alcoholic who refuses to admit he's got a problem. Now someone's giving you the keys to the school bus, and I'm not gonna let you drive it off a cliff.
Can we just get down to brass tacks here? What can I do to put Kim back where she belongs, huh? Wait, you want me to quit Davis in Maine? That's fine. I never wanted that job in the first place.
Can't get through to you. Life is not one big game of let's make a deal.
Yes, it is. I'm Monty Hall. What's behind door number 2? What'll it take, huh? You want me to quit being a lawyer? Yeah, a chip with a machine gun. That's me, right? Huh? So, what do you say? You help Kim, I quit the law. Is that a deal?
I didn't say that.
No, you didn't say it, but that's what you want, right? That's why you put the screws to Kim in the first place, to squeeze me.
I didn't say that, and I would never say that.
Why not?
Because if I were impeding the career of one of my employees for the purpose of compelling you to do something against your will, that would be extortion.
Yeah, it would. So, you gonna extort me, Chuck? It's a lead pipe cinch. You get away with it. I'm not gonna tell anyone. It's real easy. You just set things right for Kim. You get her back in her office, out of doc review, everything back to normal, and I quit the law for good.
I can
no
see.
No more Jimmy McGill Esquire. Poof, like he never even existed.
I can see why Jimmy went solo now. I can see it.
Wow.
But I need to hear the
down
words
the line,
come
I
out
can
of your
see
mouth,
why.
okay? You're a man of your word. You're an upstanding man, right?
God's sake, Jimmy.
Come on, Chuck, extort me. Say quit, and I will quit. But I need to hear it from your mouth.
You want me to commit a felony? Because that's what you do, right? Because you want to believe that deep down I'm some hypocrite.
Let's find out. Come on down, Chuck. Roll around in the dirt with me. All your dreams will come true. Go on, do it.
Let's scrap, baby. Scrap.
I am not the bad guy here.
What?
You don't want to be a lawyer. That's between you and the New Mexico State Bar. You want to quit Davis in Maine? Be my guest. You clearly don't need any help from me to tank your career. You're doing just fine on your own. Speaking of which, it's an hour's drive to Santa Fe. Even if you leave right now, you're still going to be at least 20 minutes late for work. Another feather in your cap with Clifford, Maine.
Sure. Is this a brother that really loves his brother?
So,
I'm not gonna do it.
Oh, okay.
what are you negotiating now?
No amount of money makes this a good idea. For you.
Look, man, I told you
No,
that
it's
I'm
a
not...
bad move because it doesn't solve your real problem.
My real problem, what's that?
It's not Tuco. It's keeping a secret.
Man, I drop a dime on Tuco. Who do you think the cartel looks at? Me. And if I call the cops, I get picked up too. I'm what you call a known associate. So I'm locked up with Tuco. Who's looking for the guy that put him there? Tell me how that helps me.
You won't have to talk to the cops. You won't have to do any time. There's no killing, but your Tuco problem. It goes away.
Does Mike just take a beating on purpose? I'm not sure. Does he put his body on the line? Here we go. Taco Tuesdays. Let's see what goes down. He's reading him. He's reading him. He's playing the lie game. He's looking into his eyes. That guy looks familiar.
Tuco.
Tuco is like the worst judge of character ever.
I'll see you next week, Tuco.
Like, he could catch him on a bad day, this Tampico guy, and just get killed when he's being completely honest.
He's got good numbers. He's hustling. What do you think? Solid?
Man, this ain't even the blue stuff yet. He's crazy on the white stuff.
Yes, I would like to report a fight going on at the El Machicana restaurant in the 5000 block of Isleta Boulevard. There is a man threatening another man with a gun. It looks to be some sort of gang thing.
He's gonna put his body in the line.
Oh, sorry. I'm a passerby. I don't want to get involved.
Is he gonna run? Oh, I thought he was gonna run into his car. Oh, no, he did.
The fuck? Did you see that?
See what?
That old man just hit my car.
Oh, no. That's one way to make Tuco go away. Yup. Perfect. Perfect plan, actually. And he takes the souvenir of the gloves with him.
Hey.
He just wants some tacos, man. Leave him alone.
Oh. Well, let me see.
That's crazy because Nacho's in on it.
Pollo, por favor. That's the go.
Yes, sir.
Hey, you. Hey, Gramps. You just hit my car.
You're talking to me?
Check out Mr. Magoo here. Yes, sir. You see that car that you parked your piece of shit next to?
That I keep forgetting the actor. Like, I never look up the actor's name that plays Nacho just in case of spoilers, because I don't know his like real life name. But the acting with his facial expressions is fantastic. Like, oh, it's so good. It's so good because like,
That's mine. You just ran into it.
No, I don't
because
think I did.
because I know the positioning of the characters right there. It's got like a beautiful medium holding shot right there with Mike out of focus, but his body's obviously in the right hand side of the frame, and then you got the centerpiece right there, the one in the center is Tuco, who we're meant to be focusing on, but I'm also focusing on Nacho, who's in the left hand side of the frame, and he's always glancing from Tuco to Mike, and we know he's in on it, but his reactions are perfect. Even in here, this sort of like medium long shot right here of all of them in frame, I'm paying attention to Nacho as well.
You calling me a liar?
His eye contact, his level changes are so well done.
No.
Hey, I saw it too. You can stand here and deny it?
Oh, guys, I don't know what to tell you. I'm not aware of hitting anyone's car, but if I did...
That's that Philly accent covered it.
So,
6:33.
Don't you walk away from me. Hey, Pops, you better listen to the man.
come on, guys. Let's just keep things friendly, all
I
right?
ain't your friend. Look, you see that? You did that.
Oh, come on. That'll buff right out.
You're gonna make this all right. You're not leaving until you do.
Fine. You got a pen?
A pen.
A pen. We'll exchange information. Insurance. I have very good coverage. I'll take care of this.
If only the police response time was as good as the ones in El Camino with Jesse and the vacuum guy. This wouldn't have happened.
I'm messing around with insurance. It's
That's it.
cash.
Listen, so I'm willing to accept responsibility, but if you're not going through insurance, then I have maybe 20, 30 bucks on me. That's all.
Okay, now you're lying to me. I saw your wallet. You got plenty in there. Take it out. Let's look together. Jog your memory.
You heard him. Take out the wallet.
I just cashed my Social Security check. It's all I have till the end of the month, and I am not giving it to you.
You're not?
I offered to do this the right way. If you can't accept that, then I can't help you.
Nacho gotta be in his
come
debt
on,
here,
guys.
man. Oh, what a
I'll
catch!
make this real simple for you. Give me your wallet, and maybe you walk away from this.
I'm not giving you a damn thing.
Holmes, give me your wallet.
Let's just stay calm here.
You see me sweating, bitch?
Is he gonna pistol
Wallet.
whip him? I know in a real
Wallet.
fight, Mike would whoop his ass.
It's like 400 here. You got some crazy lip on you, old man. Your life worth 400 bucks.
Hey, Stuco, time to bounce.
Yeah, go. Go.
If this is playing perfect for Nacho here, it's playing out perfectly.
What the hell? Let go. Let go. Let go. Let go. Let go. Let go.
He has to take them hits, Rocky Balboa style.
Hands up! Now! On the ground!
That all you got?
Get on the ground!
And to Tuco, that's just a random old man for now. I really don't want the episode to end on Mike and Nacho, like tying up the episode with Mike. I really want to delve back into the law stuff because of the drama that's going on there. Like, I'm invested in both storylines, like, and I'm just like, if this episode ends here, I don't want to do a 4 episode in a row recording just to see what happens on the law side of things. Yep, that's that same envelope.
Wow. Look at you.
You gotta respect it. Nacho's gotta respect it.
Are you gonna have to testify?
The cops witnessed him in the commission of a felony. My wallet in his pocket, add the gun, he gets a 5 to 10 stretch.
Okay, does that eliminate him until Breaking Bad, possibly?
25. Definitely earned it. Still, you could have gotten twice as much for 1/10 the hassle. You would have done the world a favor. You wouldn't look like someone took a lead pipe to your face. Plus, when Tuco gets out, maybe he comes looking for you.
Get to the point.
Just saying you went a long way to not pull that trigger. Why?
The makeup work is absolutely fantastic. I love these two. Oh! Oh, man. I'm gonna have to... Oh, that was crazy, I was like, I knew the guy looked familiar. Oh, that was crazy, I was like, guest star. I was like, okay, this guy looks so familiar. It was crazy, Oh, I love the world building and tie-in aspects here to the Breaking Bad universe because it's still such a small community, Albuquerque. You get to see familiar players start to come into the fray. Oh, okay. Oh, that was... that was revealed at the show. I'm sure you guys will reveal it in the comment section as well. But yeah, that was another fantastic episode. Like I said, I love the two storylines that are going on at the moment. The two roads. Obviously, you got Jimmy dealing with his problems with Kim, etc., with the law. You got the legal world, and then you got obviously the criminal world, which is what Mike and Nacho are going on about. But I feel like those two roads eventually are gonna come at a crossing. So yeah, I cannot wait to see it unfold. I really want to get into the next episode just to see the development from the legal side of things, and I'm really enjoying it. And I feel like if I'm really enjoying these episodes and you guys see it in my reactions, I feel like I'm gonna go off at the bangers, and I feel like these are bangers as well. So yeah, hope you guys enjoy my reaction. As always, been your boy Elie Moses. Take care, God bless, peace.